Someone who, when it's time for a responsibility, she claims she's a child. When she misbehaves, even people around, including men, will make you or tell you that women are children. They behave like children, they act like children. Okay, and then you agree. Remember, children. And this, when it comes to also time to take responsibility, they'll try to make you realize your role as a man, that you are in charge. You are supposed to take these things because you are in charge. And then when this child who misbehave, you want to correct the child. You see, sometimes you flog a child, right? For the child to reset. This one who claims to be a child, or who you all claim to be a child, all of a sudden turn around to claim equality. He forgets that she was that one who claimed to be a child. Now you are about to flog her or correct her. She turns to be equal with you. And then when you say, okay, so you are equal, all right, then as someone who is equal to me, you have to take responsibility. You must have some rules, some things you must, achieve, some tasks you have to meet up to. And immediately you're about to hand her over this same, task, she swaps again that she's a child. That's manipulation. You don't need to be. Do I need to explain it too long? No, that's manipulation. She doesn't want to hold any responsibility, any accountability. Sorry, she doesn't want to hold any accountability. She says she's a child. You want to flog her as a child and correct her. She refuses and even call it oppressing, or what do they call it? And then you say, okay, she's not a child. Then an adult should take responsibility, take some tax. And then she turn around and say, you are responsible. Are you not a responsible man? Are you not in charge? And then you say, okay, if I'm in charge, then you have to take instruction from me. If I am in charge, then you have to take instruction. She turn again and say, no, that's it's about equality. Equal in what exactly? Equal in challenging the person who feeds you. Equal in challenging the person who pays your rent. Equal in challenging someone who takes care of all your bills extended to your parents. Just equal in what exactly? Okay, equal in, like, when I beat you, you can beat me. How exactly? I want to know the side of this equality that you can just stay on your lane. Take a responsibility of a woman. There is something we know a woman for. Recently, a few days ago, I saw a child, a male child, digging something somewhere. And the younger sisters, or let me say the sisters, including the one that is elder, two elderly ones, they were seated by the side, but this young boy was the one digging. Now, it is seen that this is a responsibility of a man, of a boy, of a male child. They are automatically trying to inculcate this to the females and make the male child also understand this. And then when you grow up, you now come to remind these people that truly there are rules for a male and that there are rules for a female. They say no. And then why can't you take up these rules that are male that you see men do? They swap. You see, this is only a manipulator that can do this. A manipulator, someone who is deceitful. He doesn't want to stand on any rule. And in this life, you must have a rule governing you. You can't be fed. I mean, if you are under any organization, for them to pay you salary, you must be following their rules, doing their job. But I see women who want you to house them, especially that marriage. They want to be tagged married, and then when they enter inside that marriage, they relax and begin to no peace. Somebody who is sensible is being homed, is being housed, and then all you can think about is how to keep the man hot. He will never have rest. You see, except it's all this, some men. From what I'm seeing these days, some the current generations won't accommodate such foolishness. They won't. You'll be thrown out. You'll be sent back. Sent back. See, there is no what do I call it? Entertainment of foolishness. If you can't be normal as a human being, think as a human being, act like a human being, take your role as a woman, and let the man take his role as a man. Then why should you look for a man to marry? Just stay alone. Stay. Just stay. And there's another important thing. If you want to reduce the evil going on in this world, you must start from women. You see, bad children are breeded by women. Let me explain what I mean by that. You can see that mainly children are left under their mother's care. They are left under their mothers. Even when there is problem in a home between the man and the woman, somehow they want to, even the government want to take the child and give to the mother. And even when they know that a mother doesn't train a child, it is not the responsibility of a mother to train a child. So when these roles are being swapped, that's where we have problem. A child being trained by a woman has a way he behaves. You see, I hear some of them crying or saying that today we have weak men, weak men. What are you expecting? The same women are saying that you have weak men, but the same you go to take the child into your home, you want to take the custody of a child after training the child to be weak, and then you see a generation of weak men. Take for instance, prostitutes. You go and impregnate a random girl whom you don't even know her background, who you don't know the kind of behavior she has, just because she has boobs, she has front and back, she's beautiful. All those things, yes, they are good to the heart, but I don't think they are good to your life. After admiring these things, you should stop there. And even if you want to have anything, let it be just fun. After that, don't bring forth a child through such women. Don't bring forth a child to this world through foolish women. Through this kind of women we are having in this generation who does not take accountability and refuse to be responsible too. Who feels that they are above every other law, but yet to be fed by a man. You shouldn't bring forth a child through such women. Let me tell you the advantage of this. If you avoid such kind of women, especially giving birth with such women, they won't. You see, when it comes to children, especially female children, they are complete replicants of their mother. Complete replicant of their mother. There is no, minus from it. You will see her behave exactly. No matter if you like go up, come down. If the mother was a prostitute, when it gets tough, she will return back to what her mother is known for. Whatever her mother is, just give her a little time as she's growing. She will just become exactly. In fact, she will add to what her mother was. That is why you hear things like, if you want to marry, go and check the mother, how the mother is behaving. You don't have any plus or minus from it. She is exactly that. No story. Forget about the story. Oreje, Oreje, you're like to him. Oreje, once Oreje, once Oreje, she will become what she is. Yes. Last, she will be what she will be. She will be what she is. She will exhibit what she is. So now when you avoid such kind of women, they didn't give birth. Yes, very, very good. Let them stay without giving birth, because you can't bring forth children of the same attitude, the same character from them to occupy this world again. You see, in the next 100 years, it will just be like a photocopy. A photocopy of what we are having now will come out again. So if you don't cut off that bloodline of prostitution, that bloodline of evil people, including men, that bloodline of women who does not stay at home, women who cannot respect men, women who feels that they should challenge a man. You see, unconsciously, I respect, as a man, I respect even somebody who is older than me, that is feeding me. The person is feeding me, I'm inside the person's house. That alone should accord respect for that person. Automatically, you will see me mellow and keep myself under that person. It's not that I'll be licking the person's feet, but you will see that person will notice that there's this respect this person gives me because of this. The same people crying for that you have to provide. That's what men are. Provision. I don't know where you went to tag men provision. What you couldn't get, you now turn around and tag somebody and tell the person that your love depends on provision. That's manipulation. You are not there to. I don't know the kind of people that will accommodate you people, because it's not my type of person that will see somebody who, why you will be with me is because I provide for you. That's foul. That is foul. I don't know whatever theory you have produced and convinced a lot of men, and the men could now preach it by themselves that women their love is conditional. Now lie. I always say that you never suffer person. When you suffer the person, when you suffer people, you will see that they know what you are talking about. You will see that they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. Somebody just wake up and manipulate you because of that thing you want, that thing under the leg that you want, and then you too you can no longer think again. You cannot control yourself. And before you know it, the person starts creating theories for you. Creating theories that look as if it has existed. Meanwhile, it is just now that it is existing. That's manipulation. And then they project it, and spread it. And then before you know it, it looks as if, am I the only one that is not dancing to this? And dancing to what? Dancing to the manipulation the person have created. That men will be loved based on provision. And you'll be loved based on what? Okay, we'll be loved based on provision. Then tomorrow you claim that men have broken your heart. Broken which heart? A heart that didn't love. A heart that didn't love. A heart that said it cannot love except they provide. That's the heart claiming that it's broken. He broke my heart. Men have broken my heart. The same you come out and preach that it is only when a man provides for you that you do what? That you love. That means you don't have love. Right? That's what you're preaching now. You see, a snake Sometimes it start fooling, it start, swallowing its own tail, and keep swallowing it and keep biting it and keep going around. It will take its time before you realize that it's just its own, tail that is biting. That's what women are doing. They project this, and then when you now pick up this and say, okay, look at what you said. They said the thing now wants to come and bite them. And then they start coming around to come and hold this side again. The thing is coming around, they're moving around. They don't want to be held responsible, accountable. You see, everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody knows what they're doing. When somebody wants you to, carry out his aim or her aim, wants you to start behaving in a way, he now goes to create things that will lure you to start behaving that way. Create theories, make you believe that this thing exists like this. One of those theories is you don't beat a woman. That's one of the theories. Don't beat a woman. So do we beat a man? Why is the beating at the first place? Why is the beating at the first place? That thing that makes you to avoid beating a woman should make you avoid beating a man. That beating shouldn't exist at all. If there is a particular gender, the beating should be focused on. Yes, because all have flesh. If you choke knife here to enter, you choke knife here to enter. So why? It is manipulation. He created a theory to channel you away so that she can behave the way she like, misbehave the way she like. And then when you want to correct her by beating her or slapping her, then you will now automatically, unconsciously remember that they said you don't beat a woman. Another of the theory says first, ladies first. So when you want to do something, automatically you now remember that they say ladies first. You now want the girl to. These are things these people have created in a way that you have to keep serving them. Each of them is about to serve me, and serve me. And you don't really see these theories created by them to be something that will favor a man. It's about them, and them. That's how you know it's manipulation. I want you to do something, but I cannot tell you to do that. And so I go back and create a theory, create things, and project it from your back. And it will surround you and spread it like a rumor. Create stories. And at the end, it will look like it's been existing. And I'm just the only one that didn't know about it. This world is very simple. We would have just been living very simple. But you see, some people don't want to stay on their lane. They want their hands to be on top of another person's head while the person feed them. That's the highest thing. That's the tough thing I don't know how to balance. A scale I don't know how to balance. How do you feed somebody? Or how do you want somebody to be feeding you? And yet you will be on top of the person. Like, where is it that it goes? Like your father feeds you, but your father will have to be taking instruction from you. Huh? Or your elder brother feeds you, but your elder brother have to take instruction from you. I mean as a junior, I mean as a child, I mean as a younger one. Where does that exist? Or where does your boss in the office pays you salary, but your boss have to take instruction from you? I really don't. I want to balance. I want to create something, a theory that will help me to balance it. To balance this fabricated lie.